I am overwhelmed and delighted to accept this wonderful honour that the university does me tonight, particularly so when I see the distinguished group of fellow honorees on the platform here tonight and hear their amazing stories. For me, it's a big moment for a girl from Liverpool who never ever thought at the time that she became the first person of her family in the university that she would ever have a collection of honorary degrees. It's particularly a privilege for me to accept this honorary degree from this university, a university which has such a global focus and which knows from its very nature of its mission the power of education. You have kindly mentioned the work that my Foundation for Women does to encourage entrepreneurship across the world, and particularly in the Middle East, in Africa, and in Asia. And I was so delighted to be able, earlier this afternoon, to share a little bit of our work with you and to have such an engaging discussion with my fellow panel members and indeed with people in the audience. And the work we do to help support women with skills training, with confidence building, and with access to capital is a cause very dear to my heart. But I will be remiss in accepting this honour tonight if I didn't mention, of course, again, the importance of education. It reminds me, in receiving this degree, not only of my own actual academic degree from the LSE, but also of the fact that across the world, too many women don't have access to that right to education that we take for granted. And I think very much at the moment, in particular, of another university across the world that I am associated with as its chancellor. That's a university called the Asian University for Women in Chittagong in Bangladesh. It's a new university, and this year, for the first time, the very first group of young women will graduate from that university on the 18th of May. Like me, those women are the first in their families to go to university, and they come from backgrounds across Asia, from the Indian subcontinent, from Southeast Asia, from Vietnam, from Cambodia, from China, from 12 different countries across that region. And they attend and get that degree at a time when Bangladesh itself is under turmoil. There are a group of Islamicists in that country who don't agree with the idea of women getting education, who don't agree with the idea of peacefully putting over your views, who are at the moment provoking riots and violence in the street to support an extreme force kind of Islam, which in particular in the 13 demands highlights two which are a direct contradiction of what the Asian University for Women stands for. One is a demand that there be total segregation between men and women in Bangladesh, something that would mean the girls would not have access to the male professors that they do at the moment. And the other is a demand that all the advancements for women that have taken place in Bangladesh over recent years, advancements in education, advancements in economic empowerment, be rolled back in the name of a perverted view of a religion. So when I accept this tonight, I do so to stand behind those brave and determined young women in Chittagong who want to prove to the world that education is their right. And I would like to dedicate this honour, this honorary degree, to them. Thank you.